Hello, this is Mrs. Smith, and I want to show you how to take the data for your first Simple Machines lever lab. Okay? This is going to be your resistance weight, so this is always going to be FR. If you look over here, we're now in Logger Pro. Okay? And Logger Pro records force data. So the first thing you need to know is what is the force of this resistance weight. So you're going to pick up your force meter. Now, I want you to notice I'm not at zero. Okay, this is kind of moving around a little bit. So the first thing you have to do is come in and zero your force sensor. Okay. Now that the force sensor is at zero, you can get a more accurate reading for the weight of the resistance weight. So you're going to put it on the force sensor, and this one looks like it's running about 2.9. We'll go with 2.95 since it's bouncing around a little bit, 2.95 newtons. So you come to your paper and you write down FR equals 2.95 newtons. Okay. Now we're going to set this up as a simple machine first class lever. This is your lever. You're going to take your resistance weight, and I don't care where you put it. It just has to be somewhere on this side of the fulcrum. Okay. So now this is your resistance weight. You take your ruler or your scale, and you need to get an accurate measurement from the fulcrum of the lever to where the resistance weight is. And you want to try to center up the lines. This to me looks like it's 9.5 centimeters or 95 millimeters. So DR, the distance from the fulcrum to the resistance point, was 9.5 centimeters. You're going to have to convert that to meters. To do that, you have to divide by 1 meter per 100 centimeters. Okay? So the centimeters cancel out, and you end up with 0.095 meters. Now, you're going to measure the effort force it takes to balance that. So again, my force sensor is not at zero, so I'm going to come in and zero my force sensor. And I don't care where you put this, so long as it's on this side of the fulcrum. So I'm going to come over here. Okay. And notice I am further away from the fulcrum with my effort force than I was with my resistance force. So my force reads 1.8 roughly. See, it bounces around a little bit, 1.75, 77. Let's go with 1.75 newtons. That's my effort force, 1.75 newtons. Okay. Now I'm not quite done. I still have one more measurement to take. I need to know how far this sensor is from the fulcrum. So I'm going to set up the same way I did before. You're going to try to find your point where that's halfway. This looks like it's 15 centimeters from the effort force to the fulcrum. So DE is 15 centimeters. And I have to do the same thing. If you take 15 centimeters over 1 times 1 meter per 100 centimeters, you find out that you have 0.015 meters. And thank you. That is the end of this lecture.